Hello. I'm sure everyone is aware that the new TIE Interceptor mission in Proving Grounds is basically impossible. The closest that I've been able to get out of everything that I have is with CLS. That's not like remodding. Like maybe if I put my absolute best mods on my Starkiller team, that maybe that would do the trick. Maybe that would get them fast enough for Mara Jade to be able to start her turn meter train. Um, it's something I can look into trying. Possibly if I can't beat this. But the closest I've gotten is with CLS, by taking out Eighth Brother from the picture immediately. Seems to be very helpful in limiting their ability to fuck you up, because they fuck you up hardcore. But that didn't really work, which is why I was trying to see if I could just put a stun on him and then move on to taking out Grand Inquisitor here, but that obviously has not been effective at all. Additionally, as you could see from just there where I hit Riva with a counterattack while she had an expose on her, that does nothing. Percent base damage has zero effect on Riva. I don't remember if that's part of her kit, because really, why would I know at the level I'm at in the game? But we can go take a look real quick and see if that's anywhere in her kit. That would be under a unique ability. Oh yeah, she takes reduced damage from percent based health effects. Okay, so yeah, trying to rely on damage over times or exposes to kill her is not going to be effective in the slightest. This is just a bullshit tier. There's no two ways about it. Somebody in my guild said that they were able to get through this after using a Traya lead Sith team. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere here. That's the first time I've been able to kill off the Grand Inquisitor. And maybe through that we will achieve greatness. Really need CLS to get his buff dispel back. That'll do the trick, I guess. This whole team, though, is just about to die because of the fact that they have all of these damage over time effects on them. Riva is just such an overpowered character. It is absolutely insane. And you shouldn't bother targeting her. If you can get around her taunt, or she doesn't have her taunt up, there's just, oh, that was a misplay on my part. You just shouldn't even bother with it. But see, this is like what I was talking about. This is the closest that I've gotten. Obviously, CLS is not going to 1v1 Riva. But I mean, that was literally the closest I've gotten to beating this. And that was very heavily RNG dependent, obviously. A thought comes to mind. I might not have the Zeta on him that does it. Or maybe I do. Believe Radis has some kind of an effect that dazes Empire enemies, right? I thought he did. Is that under his leader ability? Yeah, it is. Gosh. So what do I have here? His team, he really only benefits Rogue One, but you know, it might be just the dumbest thought we've ever had. But it might just be worth trying. You know, maybe that Radis lead, that inflicting daze on enemies, you know? Without the exposes, though, I don't think this team is going to have the necessary damage to actually plow through. I don't understand what's up with that either. What is it? A bonus turn is a bonus turn. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be taking turns in place of... They shouldn't get to go when I activate a bonus turn with CLS, which seems to happen sometimes. This didn't work, though. It definitely slowed them down, so if you do have a fully functioning Rogue One squad, that might do the trick for you. But... Oh gosh, this is a battle, let me tell you. This is some shit, and it is some stinky doo-doo poop. I just have no idea. I mean, we're testing around trying to find the trick, so let's try stunning her down and seeing if we can get somewhere with that. Do this buff dispel, and then yep, she's gonna taunt. I have an ability block on me, so I'm not able to activate CLS's taunt blocker. Let's just, yep, poop Grand Inquisitor out real quick. I do have his buff dispel this time. So we're going to save Chupio's buff dispel, and hopefully we will get a chance to use it. Start just trying to absolutely rip through these people. Very unfortunate that he resisted that stun. I was really hoping to hit him with it. And he has a buff dispel, or buff immunity on him. Damage immunity, that's the word. The damage immunity buff on him now. So let's just put some damage on her. Okay. Can we kill off 8th Brother? Need to heal. Oh my gosh. I don't want to waste the buff dispel on you, but I kind of have to. And the team starts falling like flies. The 8th brother, or whoever it is, the 7th son of the 7th son, should die off to dots. And oh, nice coding, CG. Nice coding. CLS died to dots on his turn, and Reva took one anyway. They really wanted to push home that, hey, This team is not to be screwed with. They will attack you even once you're dead. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this. I'm just to show what I was talking about earlier with Starkiller. I mean, oh gosh. And ironically enough, Jedi Training Rey seems to be about the only good thing on my Starkiller team, and that's just because she will step in and interrupt them. Let's do Ahsoka Tano for our Jedi, just to get that buff dispel that she grants. Because General Kenobi, it doesn't matter. General Kenobi, I tried earlier, he gets killed off so fast that his debuff, his cleanse doesn't do anything for you. See, Jedi Training Rey, she can step in here because of all the debuffs that your team gets, and she's able to wipe off the taunt and push back a little bit of turn meter, but it doesn't do anything. For whatever reason, Reva gets her taunt back, and then the whole team gets killed before anything can actually be done. I guess we can... I know my Mara Jade is not extraordinarily fast compared to other Mara Jades, so we can see... What are we working with? Speed, potency. We'll sort it by speed. Yeah, we can see... Maybe we just give her CLS's mods. What about that? Do I have... Or, I mean, not CLS. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Do I have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's mods saved? Yes, I do. You know, let's just forget the potency. Let's just, oh, hold on. Let me save her loadout, just to make my life easier. Just to make my life easier. Yep. Okay. Alright. Mara Jade's got my best mods on her. There's no tiptoeing around it this time. Now, with her being probably, I don't know, 20, 30 speed faster, let's see if she's able to get a turn. We all know she isn't, but maybe she'll be able to. She is a little healthier too. She does have a health set on now instead of a speed set. Oh, wow, look at that. Actually, the only one that survived the AoE. Not that it matters since she has an ability block on her, but she did survive the AoE that time. I don't think she's going to survive it this time, seeing as how she kind of got punched in the face right off rip there. And, yep, Starkiller gone immediately, and what do you know? Dodge Tank's the only one left. Let's try swapping out Ahsoka for a tank. Who knows? Maybe he'll eat up just enough hits that we can find a way out of this. But it seems very unlikely. I mean, you'll also notice that a different one is a different Inquisitor is starting each time. It's not a guarantee on which Inquisitor is going to go first, because just to make sure that you couldn't plan out anything and actually attempt to do anything in this battle, they made literally every aspect of it 100% RNG dependent. They turned up the stats on every Inquisitor to the absolute maximum. And then they said, okay, now that we've made this theoretically unbeatable, let's also add in so much randomness to it that it's actually unbeatable. I mean, maybe if I had some better relic levels on my team here, that's what I'm talking about. Why are people besides... what is the point of a bonus turn if you don't take the bonus turn? How do you get off calling it a bonus turn if there is no bonus turn taken? Let me guess. It doesn't say bonus turn. It probably says gains 100% turn meter. And because of the language of this game, what that actually means is go fuck yourself. Yep, gains 100% turn meter. And because of the way this game works, what gains 100% turn meter means is eat shit and die. Not necessarily in that order. And then they just cleanse each other constantly. So you can't make a stun actually stick. Reva taunts anytime you look a way that she doesn't like at one of the other Inquisitors. Hey, look at that. I dispelled all of her buffs and then she just taunted anyway. There's just absolutely no... I screwed that up. It doesn't matter. None of this actually matters. We're not getting through this. I'm like 99% sure I saw AP Gaines attempt to get through this using frickin' Jedi Master Kenobi, and CG laughed at him. So, if you don't have if your TIE Interceptor isn't already 7 stars, you're not going to get a 7-star TIE Interceptor. And if you don't already have the TIE Interceptor unlocked, then you're not going to unlock it anytime soon. CG added Proving Grounds as a way to placate us and say, hey, we know you missed these characters before, but here's your chance to get them. They made the refreshes 2,200 crystals as a way to monetize it, and then decided that too many people were getting the characters free to play anyway. So they've just stepped up the difficulty with every single Proving Grounds. And here we are now with an impossible to beat Proving Grounds. So if you found something that works, feel free to say it in the comments. I hope that people were able to beat this without having some kind of ridiculous multi-$1,000 roster that they invested in order to get it. But it looks like I'm lucky that I have a 5-star Interceptor, and I'm just going to have to pick up the rest of the shards from shipments. Have a nice night, everybody.